Okay, so I gotta hurry up and get through this video because I got some wangs and fries waiting for me, child. But I've been wanting to make this video all day, so I'm like, I'm just gonna do it and then I can relax and eat my food. So, Miss Chelsie, kudos to you, girl. Chelsie is playing a masterful, mastermind game. And it's incredible and beautiful to see a Black woman doing that. And it's also incredible and beautiful to see Black women being able to play the game without having to play. There was some lint on my shirt in case y'all were wondering. Without having to play on the defense because they're being bullied or because racist or colorist comments are being made about them. It is a beautiful thing to be able to see them just play Big Brother like the way other people do. So, who are not doubly marginalized. So, Chelsea's done a lot of things. She has survived her alliance completely being blown up. She has survived her two closest allies going home beautifully. She handled both situations beautifully. She humbled herself. She spoke to everyone. She knew exactly what to do. But the reason why I'm making this video today and why I'm impressed with her today is the way that she has been setting Mackenzie up. And Mackenzie doesn't even know it. So, she's been making comments to both Leah and Mackenzie about, like, wouldn't that be funny if T-Core, Rubina, and Chemo all ended up on the block together? She said something else about T-Core to Mackenzie and Leah, like, oh, they're scrambling when Leah won the veto. She didn't say names, but she said they. And then she said one other thing that I can't remember regarding T-Core to Mackenzie and Leah. When she had her one-on-one with Leah in the very early hours, morning hours, she told Leah, like, if there had been a different HOH last week, you and I would have been on the block. So that goes to show she's telling Leah T-Core is actually an ally of both of ours. So what she's actually doing is she is setting Mackenzie up that if she wins HOH and Rubina and Kima both stay this week, to put all three on the block. If Mackenzie puts all three of them on the block, including T-Core, she will be even more of a pariah in the house than she is now, because the majority of the house, if not everyone, loves, with the exception of Mackenzie, loves T-Core. So when that happens, mark my words, come back to this video. When Mackenzie does that, Chelsie is going to go around the house and say that Mackenzie is Satan herself, and Mackenzie is going to end up being the biggest target the next week. That's what Chelsie is setting up. And Mackenzie doesn't even realize it. Like, she's falling for all of these things that Chelsie is saying, and Chelsie doesn't agree with any of it. Now, what she also is doing is that I believe that she will stick to her word about never putting T-Core up. But T-Core is a huge social threat because, as I've said, so many people like her. So if she can't go after T-Core, she needs somebody else to do it. Mackenzie can do that for her, and then Mackenzie will most likely go home the next week, and everybody will have a valid reason to put Mackenzie up the next week. And Mackenzie is so unaware about the game that she's playing that she doesn't realize that that's what Chelsie is doing. So that is masterful. My dream final two would be to have T-Core and Chelsie in the final two. Have no idea how that would happen. But if that happens, as much as I love T-Core, I would have to give it, if I was voting, I would have to give it to Chelsie. Just because Chelsie is actively maneuvering, manipulating, being strategic, all these things, because she's had to, more so than T-Core. And I believe that Big Brother is intended to be a game of strategy, being social, and manipulation. And Chelsea's doing all of them. So, not to say that T-Core is not a great player. I do think T-Core is a great player. Her reads are great. She has a phenomenal social game. She's strategic. It's just that Chelsie, because of the position that she was put in, has had to maneuver more than T-Core. So I would give it to her. Yeah, but beautiful work this week by Chelsie. Oh, and let us not forget, Chelsie met with Leah last night, threw Joseph under the bus, backed up, drove the bus back over him again, and then who ends up being the renom? Joseph. That's not an accident. Chelsie put that in motion. So, and she's getting revenge on her enemies as well. Masterful gameplay this week by Chelsie and last week. Like, Chelsie is the front runner. And I don't know if anybody sees it. Quinn sees it, but Quinn has no credibility. So nobody cares what Quinn says. If T-Core is not going to go after Chelsie, which I don't believe she will, I don't know that anybody is going to target her, and she's going to be out of the game. I think Chelsie might make it to the end of this game, and if she does, she 1000% deserves to win, and I would be very happy to see it, because I didn't know if we would get another Black woman winner of this game. If Chelsie wins Big Brother, she absolutely deserves it. She absolutely worked for it. Now let me go to Miss Girl right here. Now, I never thought I was going to have anything game-wise to praise Leah about, but Miss Girl won the veto, so kudos to her. I'm going to give her that. And also, she used it to have one-on-ones with everybody, get information, build bonds, build these relationships. And Chelsie convinced her that Joseph should be the renom. She convinced Quinn that Joseph should be the renom. And now she's using her tears and playing dumb with Joseph like, oh, I didn't know for sure that he was going to do that. Beautiful. But here's what, and I don't know if this is what she's doing, because I don't know who Leah talks to where she tells the truth. So maybe if she has a conversation later with Chelsie tonight, that'll clue me in on what she's really thinking and what she's really wants, but I'm not sure. If Leah convinced Quinn to put Joseph on the block to be a bigger threat so that Rubina and Chemo would both stay this week, because T-Core and Leah have a very good relationship. This right here is exactly why I told y'all it would be a huge mistake for T-Core to put Leah up. If T-Core had put Leah up, T-Core would be on the block this week. That's exactly, I knew that Leah's win was coming. And that's exactly why I said she can't put Leah up. So, if Leah got Joseph put up, Chemo and Rubina both stay, and she's doing that as a way to see T-Core, I convinced Quinn to put Joseph up and Chemo and Rubina both stayed. I'm really your ally. And she solidifies her allyship with T-Core, Chemo, and Rubina. Well done, girl. Well done, girl. Because people are not going to associate her with them, but she will have 3 allies. And I think most people in the house know Joseph is in love with Leah, Quinn is in love with Leah. How long is Quinn going to make it in that house? Who knows? And Joseph might be going home this week. So she needs other allies, and she's securing that. So kudos to her for that. I don't know if Cam is still in love with her. Mackenzie been rubbing all over his head. And let me tell y'all something else. T-Core said to Chemo about how disrespectful Mackenzie is because she's rubbing on Cam's head, knowing how Chelsie feels about Cam, and that's disrespectful. People try to drag her all over Twitter talking about, well, you were hugging Tucker for 30 minutes. Here's the difference. Mackenzie is rubbing all over Cam's head publicly for everybody to see. Nobody knows about the T-Core Tucker hug but us and them. That's the difference. Okay? Think before you comment. But yeah, like, kudos to both these ladies. Rubina, T-Core said that she talked to Chelsie about them possibly doing a women's alliance. It would be Rubina, T-Core, Chelsie, Mackenzie, and Leah. I don't think that T-Core will ever be able to trust Mackenzie, but I do think that Chelsie can tell Mackenzie what to do. I would love to see a women's alliance that actually could work. So I would love to see it. We'll see what happens with it. I don't know. Y'all let me know your thoughts in the comments. Again, be respectful of me and T-Core, because if you don't, I'm going to drag you, then I'm going to delete the comment, and you're going to get blocked. So you're really just wasting your time. See y'all on the next one. Peace.